Service Quality Institute is the global leader in helping organizations keep customers, build market share, and improve the performance of the entire workforce so they develop a culture of delivering superior customer service. Conducted by John Scholl, President of Service Quality Institute, Service First is a unique video library designed to train your entire workforce in the art of exceptional service. It is composed of 12 different sessions. Each one contains key issues of quality customer service explored widely to understand the skills and techniques needed to offer a superior customer service over the global market.
Hi, I'm John Scholl, President of Service Quality Institute. In January 1980, I introduced the world's first customer service training program. It was based on a simple concept. When you treat your customers like kings and queens, they are more loyal, spend more money with you, and generate positive word-of-mouth advertising. Over 27 years later, the level of service has continued to decline on a worldwide basis. We all know better than to treat people like that, right? Truth is, we've all experienced poor customer service. Worse, if we've never thought about what it takes to give excellent customer service, we've probably said or done wrong things ourselves with customers, co-workers, and even our family and friends. Welcome to Service First, one of over 30 different training programs Service Quality Institute has in its portfolio. Service First is a video series designed to help you build skills of excellent customer service. In this video, you'll take a look at how you interact with others. You'll gain understanding about important interpersonal skills. We invite you to make the commitment to practice these skills so that delivering high-quality service to your customers and coworkers becomes second nature.
Can I help you with something, sir?
Yeah, we seem to be having a problem.
Okay.
When we first arrived, you told us the wait would be 20 or 30 minutes.
All right. Well, what was the name?
Simon.
Simon. Ah, Mr. Simon, yes, it looks like you were crossed off the list.
Well, we've been here the whole time, and this little pager didn't go off or anything.
Gosh, I am so sorry that this happened. I'm going to get you the next available table.
Thank you.
If you'd like to have a seat in the bar and get a drink on the house for all your trouble.
Great, thank you.
You bet. Thanks for your patience.
Many business experts believe that in the future, work teams will be the primary way that organizations accomplish that ultimate goal of customer satisfaction. What does teamwork look like? Here's an example.
Steve, I need a few minutes to discuss this business loan I'm putting together.
Sure, come on in. Have a seat.
John Taylor's company has been a customer of this bank for 10 years. This year they're turning a pretty good profit. But John wants to borrow another $100,000 for some new equipment. I'm a little concerned about his debt-to-equity ratio. What do you think about that?
Well, how do you think we should handle his request?
Well, I'd like to find out a little bit more about how quickly this new equipment will impact his bottom line. His business is doing pretty well, but I don't want him to get in over his head. And I'd like to ask him to run a spreadsheet before we send this upstairs for approval.
That's a good strategy. Let me know if you want to talk more about his numbers when he gets them in here.
Thanks for giving me the time to run this by you.
Yeah, sure.
Teams can accomplish more than individuals, so companies of the future will rely more and more on teams to deliver products and services to its customers. But if you want to be prepared for this transition and want an advantage during your company's selection process, you'd better start practicing now. In this session, we will help you to understand the methods for handling complaints and irate customers, as well as recognizing that a complaint is an opportunity for improvement. If we never hear about problems, we cannot correct them. Customer complaints are very important feedback that tell us about an immediate problem which more than likely needs our immediate attention. And if we fail to give the situation the proper attention, we will inevitably end up with dissatisfied customers. If customers are dissatisfied, they won't come back.
The first principle of Service First is to feel good about yourself and the work that you do. The second principle of Service First is practicing habits of courtesy every day and with everyone you deal with. The third principle of Service First is the use of positive communication. How you say things is just as important as what you say. The fourth principle of Service First is the ability to listen and ask questions to understand the customer's needs and expectations. And the fifth principle of Service First is to perform professionally in every aspect of your job.
You've heard the old saying that first impressions are lasting. But did you know that people form their first impressions in only 5 seconds? In those first 5 seconds, you communicate your attitudes about yourself, your customers, and your job. So it's important to focus on the positive. You show how you feel about yourself by your dress, your grooming, and your general demeanor. It's important to learn how to greet each new day with a positive outlook. Not only will you feel better about yourself, but your colleagues and customers will enjoy their interactions with you a lot more. Watch this.
Good morning, Tricia. How are you? Did you finish running inventory yet? Tricia, is everything all right? Fine. I'll go see if they need my help in the back.
The language of positive communications is not difficult, but it does take practice. Positive communications is an unconscious mixture of the 5 principles of Service First: verbal and physical speaking skills, and the presentation of all those parts. Luckily, we all have many opportunities to practice positive communications with our customers and colleagues.
Through common vignettes presenting different service situations, your coworkers will be able to identify why quality service usually fails and what is needed to succeed as a unique, exceptional service provider. This video library is focused on a conscious study of the needs and expectations of customers and clients, developing tools to provide outstanding quality service. It includes important subjects such as positive communication, telephone techniques, service recovery, and empowerment, among others. These tools and techniques will separate your company and coworkers apart from the rest.
This video will explore the key skills of effective questioning and listening. Why are these skills important? Questioning and listening dramatically demonstrate courtesy and respect for customers, and questioning and listening helps you find out what customers need. You'll find that by using just a few techniques, you can give even better, more professional service to your customers.
So finally, I thought, forget this, and went right over his head. For clarification, you know? But you know what that means.
HR.
Down the abyss of HR. I mean, I'm dreading it. But at this point, there's no other way.
Good luck. That could take all day.
More like all week.
I
like
was wondering
stuck
if...
on a merry-go-round. Around and around and around. This person sends you to this person, then right back. You know what I mean?
Excuse me, I really don't want to interrupt, but I was supposed to meet Ashley Broward at 2 o'clock, and
Did you try her office? It's right there.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
so where was I?
I did check her office, and she's not
Did
there.
she give you her card?
Yes, I have it right here.
Well, that's all the information I have too. So I can't help you. Maybe you should just wait for her to get back.
Asking questions builds rapport with your customers and coworkers. It shows them you're interested in finding the best solution. and when skillfully done, leaves an impression of thoroughness and professionalism. This video focuses on using the Service First principles to exceed customer expectations, to do the little things that mean so much and set your organization apart from your competition.
I'm sorry for the wait, Mrs. Hernandez, but it looks like there's a problem with your insurance.
Not again. I thought I cleared that up last time.
You'll need to fill this out and contact your provider before I can fill this prescription for you.
Aw, I don't feel good. Can you please go home? Settle down. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I'll tell you what, Mrs. Hernandez. If you can fill this out, I will get one of our insurance reps to call your provider directly. And by the time you're finished, we should have this all worked out.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your efforts to exceed customer expectations have a direct and powerful result on your organization. You make the difference in whether your customers come back. You can easily think of ways to improve your personal services to customers and coworkers. When you adopt the attitude of doing more than the minimum and focus on exceeding customers' expectations, you'll be successful wherever you work, whatever you do.
Service First works because it is designed for group interaction, which makes it easy to train any number of employees with no limits, with immediate results and no additional cost to educate new staff in the future. It is so easy that you won't have to invest in experienced facilitators or devote a lot of time. There are 12 videos of 15 minutes each that will allow you to train your entire workforce in the art of exceptional service with a new and fresh session each week or each month.
In this video, we're going to demonstrate value-added service. Adding value to your customer service means going beyond what is usually thought of as good customer service. You can exceed your customers' expectations by doing more than just the minimum. But you add value when you go beyond the job requirements and look for ways to provide the unexpected.
Miss Matthews, how are you doing?
I'm just fine, thank you. How nice of you to remember me.
I could never forget one of our nicest and most loyal customers.
Every Tuesday, just like clockwork.
Have you decided what you'd like?
Yes, I'll have the chicken Florentine with the baked potato, and with my salad I'll have the house dressing.
Dressing on the side, right?
Yes, you do have a good memory.
Is there anything else I can get for you?
Not unless you have a spare tire handy. I was across the street shopping earlier, and when I came back to the car, the tire was flat. I'll have to call the auto club when I finish here.
Well, I'd hate for you to have to do that. If you'd like, I could call the auto club for you, and if they should happen to arrive while you're eating, we could send one of our guys over to the car to make sure they get the tire fixed.
Oh, thank you very much. I can't tell you how much I'd appreciate that.
Not at all.
This video is about effective telephone techniques. You'll see ways to assure that the service you give over the phone is as warm, personal, and effective as the service you give face-to-face. In addition, you will see how to use the telephone to enhance the service you normally provide.
Thank you for calling the Department of Taxation. My name is Brooke. How can I help you this morning?
Hello? Yes, finally. I've been navigating through your automated system for half an hour. I'm lost, so I called and I've sat here on hold for 10 more minutes.
Sir, I do apologize for the wait. We receive a large volume of calls each day, and unfortunately, that occasionally leads to complex and extended phone conversations and wait times. I can assure you I'll give you as much of my attention as I gave the previous caller.
Okay, well, I just need to talk to someone about the estimated tax I've been paying. I know I've paid something, but I can't seem to find the paperwork I filed last year.
Well, I can definitely help you with that. But I'll need to ask you a few questions first, just to make sure that you are you and that the information I provide is accurate. First, would you be so kind as to tell me your name, your address?
If you make an effort to practice effective telephone techniques, giving excellent service to your customers is guaranteed. Remember, giving excellent customer service, whether in person or over the phone, is the single best way to make sure you and your organization stand out from the rest. Your ability to provide superior customer satisfaction will take practice, consistency, and individual commitment. But soon it will become an attitude that is reflected in your body language, your tone of voice, in the words that you use, and the overall impression of yourself and your organization that the customer takes home.
Hey, how you doing?
It's too early to tell.
You are out early this morning.
Yeah, I thought I'd beat the crowd.
You did. What can I do for you?
Well, I was feeling a little energetic, so I thought I'd touch up some nicks on my wife's car.
That's great. What color is the car? Now, touch-up paint comes in all different shades.
Well, it's a bright red.
You don't happen to know the right paint number, do you?
Well, no. I didn't know you needed that.
It's okay. Most people don't realize they need this number. Tell you what, let's walk out to the car and I'll show you what it is in case you need to use it again.
The art of satisfying customers is not just a concept that we talk about. It's a combination of skills that takes practice and perseverance to perfect. And with your dedication and effort, you too will master the art of satisfying customers.
The Service First Library series includes 12 DVDs, 12 discussion guides of 2 pages, lifetime warranty, free manager's kit, free unlimited technical support by email, free access by internet to the Facilitator digital set that includes leader guide, PowerPoint presentation, discussion guides, answer sheets, and certificate of accomplishment.
Service recovery is making things right when they go wrong. Service is an attitude and level of performance. When the customer is not happy, you must take the necessary steps to return them to a delighted state of being. Recovery is the act of doing this, of returning the situation to a normal state and making the customer happy or satisfied again.
Hello, I'm Terrence Edwards. I've shopped in here before, and I'm having some problems with the software package I just purchased.
Well, I'm sorry for any inconvenience, Mr. Edwards. Let's see what we can do to resolve this problem for you. What's wrong?
Well, when I try to load the programs, it keeps giving me a message about an incompatible driver or memory or something. I don't know if it's broken or what, but it doesn't work, that's for sure. Is there any way I can get another one?
What type of computer do you have, Mr. Edwards?
I have a PC that's about 3 years old.
Well, this software is meant for a newer machine with expanded RAM.
You're talking gibberish to me now.
It sounds like your computer doesn't have the necessary memory to run this software.
The guy who sold it to me didn't say anything about that. He just told me about all the great things it could do.
Well, Mr. Edwards, I'm sorry about the confusion. Your business is important to us, and I think we can find an alternate program that your computer should have no problem running. I know you've been inconvenienced trying to resolve this issue, so in addition, I'm going to bundle your new software with the digital photo suite, and we'll make sure that's compatible too.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Service recovery skills build on your problem-solving skills. They help you to focus on solving the problem and not to look where to place blame. They help you to take responsibility for your own actions and the actions of the organization you represent instead of feeling helpless and without a clue. And they make you think of the possible alternatives and solutions to satisfy your customers versus allowing the unhappy customer to go to one of your competitors. Empowerment cannot exist unless management commits to making an empowered workforce the reality within their business. Although many companies are afraid that empowered employees will give away the store, tying employees' hands practically guarantees that some customers won't return. The cost of keeping those customers is small compared to with what it takes to replace them.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just in here a couple of days ago and bought a couple pounds of apples.
Best apples in town, fresh, right off the truck. Yes,
yeah,
sir?
I just got them home, and the very next day, they were all rotten.
You know, I'm so sorry this happened, sir. Let's see what we can do for you. Again, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Here, take this voucher, and go to the front desk, and you'll be able to get 3 pounds of apples at no charge.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks for shopping with us.
The key ingredients for successful empowerment in any business organization are the employee's willingness to take immediate action to satisfy the customer, and management's willingness to allow employees the freedom to try and to provide support and feedback about the action. When these two components have been locked into place, you too can realize the benefits of empowerment. Customer service is not only a tool to build market share, it's the actions taken by you that will separate your organization from your competitors and position your firm with a service environment that can neither be competed with nor duplicated. Everyone talks about quality service and speed, but few have really achieved it. Most organizations maintain a service consistency of about 80%. That means that their service is unacceptable to 20 people out of 100. Furthermore, as the customer gains experience as to the many levels of service, they may find they also adjust their expectations in an upward direction and provide feedback on the service that was actually delivered. The ongoing process of customer service now reaches full circle, and we must adapt and adjust our techniques to meet this new standard of customer satisfaction.
Mr. Schmidt, it's nice to see you again. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, I'm on my lunch break and I've got about 5 minutes before I need to be back into the office for a meeting. Is there someone that can help me? I got a couple of questions about my account.
Everyone is on their lunch break as well, but someone should be back within the next few minutes.
No, I'll just have to come back another time.
Is there any way you can wait while I help this other customer?
How long will that take?
Just a couple of moments.
I can't wait around. I can't risk being late for this meeting.
Hang on 1 second.
Hello?
Hi, this is Sally up front. Mr. Schmidt is here on his lunch break and he only has 5 minutes. And I have someone else up here right now. I know you're on your lunch break, but I was wondering if you could come up and help him?
Sure, I'll be right up.
Thanks. Someone will be right up to help you.
Oh, thank you. You just saved me another trip out here.
You're welcome, Mr. Schmidt. Your business is important to us and we thank you for banking with us.
Hi, Mr. Schmidt. My name is Kathy. How may I help you?
I just have a couple of questions about my account.
Follow me back to my desk. I'm sure we can resolve any questions you might have.
You did a good job of handling that, and it looks like Mr. Smith is going to be able to make his meeting.
I hope so.
There are no reasons that you cannot succeed. You have freedom of choice. You can choose to work hard to achieve goals. You can also choose to sacrifice money, time, and convenience to be successful. If you want to be more successful, you must master these principles. Your success is in your hands. Your personal success will carry over to your organization's success. Job responsibilities and skill requirements are becoming less job specific, and job assignments are turning more flexible and overlapping. So, your choice should also include a desire to learn and a willingness to be flexible. If you intend to cash in on your job or your career, and you are determined to work as hard as you must to make it, you'll learn that mistakes are just learning events. And if you have learned the strategies, techniques, and tactics for achieving success, then you will succeed. The only limitations you have are self-imposed. Just keep working and learning. Strive for total quality service in your dealings with customers and others, and you will be successful.
Order your Service First video library today and don't miss this opportunity to succeed in quality customer service. Our sales executives will be more than happy to assist you. Develop a service culture within your organization and throughout all your coworkers. Call, fax, or email now.